is when I was 6 and my brother punched my 2 front teeth out. And instead of reprimanding him, my mother said, "Honey, what did you do to provoke him this time? Don't rile him up. He just wants a reaction." As if the sole purpose, the reason for 6-year-old me to even exist was to not rile my brother up. Rape culture. What exactly does it mean when we refer to it? In Cover Your Eyes by Stephanie Kaufman, she explores exactly what rape culture is in our society today. In doing so, she gives a voice and dignity to rape survivors. This is Cover Your Eyes by Stephanie Kaufman. It starts when we're 6 and ends when we grow up assuming that the natural state of a man is a predator, and I must walk on eggshells as if not to rile him up. Right, Mom? Rape culture is through a casual dinner conversation. My father says, "I see them with their short skirts and their heavy makeup asking for it." But will he think I was asking for it? Will he hold me accountable, or will he just hold me? Even though the touch of a man burns like I was holding the sun in the palm of my hands. Rape culture is when I shouldn't defend my friend. When an over-aggressive frat boy has his hand on her ass, because standing up for her body makes me a target. Women are afraid to speak up because they fear their own lives. And I'm told I'll always be the victim, predetermined by my DNA and my weaker, softer body. I genetically lose every time. Rape culture is when he was probably abused as a child, when he even has some form of justification, and all I have are the things that provoked him. And the scars of his touch are woven in the darkest layer of my skin. There is something so daunting about the way I know it will take me years to extract him from my body. And that twinge I'll sometimes get in my arm 15 years later. It's proof of the past. It's like a tattoo I didn't ask for. Somehow I'm inked. Rape culture is telling your daughters not to get raped, instead of teaching your sons how to treat all women. That sex is not a right you are entitled to. The worst possible thing you can call a woman is a slut, a bitch, a whore. The worst possible thing you can call a guy is a bitch, a pussy, a girl. The worst thing you can call a girl is a girl. The worst thing you can call a guy is a girl. Rape culture tells us that being a woman is the ultimate rejection, the ultimate dismissal of all strength and power. But no is not, convince me. No is not, I want it. You call me little lady, pretty girl, beautiful woman, but I am none of these things for you. I am exploding light. Better cover your eyes. When there's a dress code, consider who the rules are written for. Boys or girls? Whose dress is being controlled? Boys or girls? Whose responsibility is it to ensure that boys pay attention in class? Boys or girls? This is rape culture too, placing the burden on women to prevent rather than men to control. This is Asking for It by Anna Blinkovich. In my recent internet travel, I stumbled across a visual that comments on rape culture. 6 female forms are depicted in various states of dress, from completely covered to totally naked. Under each, the caption, "Not asking for it." Now, predictably, the citizens of Facebook commented, "Of course naked ladies always want to have sex. Of course your outfit can mean you want to be raped." But in my experience, one of the chief perks of having sex with an adult is that if you want something, you can ask for it. For instance, if I'm at the dinner table with my mom and I want her to pass me the salt, I don't put on my special salt costume. I ask for the salt with my word plays. Now, imagine, if you will, my young travelers, a strange world. Regardless of our beard, bra, or body hair, we can only express our needs through our clothing. Because of the different vestments we will need, we will have to drag large steamer trunks with us everywhere. Steakhouses would be a walking health code violation, with people draping themselves in raw meat. Want your steak rare? Just douse yourself with blood before coming in. Don't worry, you won't get salmonella, unless you ask for it. But wait, our perilous trek has yet to encounter the gravest danger of all, changing into our costumes. Of course there'll be government change booths scattered about like stop signs, but these cannot account for the emergencies. Now, say I'm late for work, and I need the bus to stop. While yanking on my giant pantsuit to wave down the bus, I will for a moment be naked. And if anybody instantly have sex. No time even for the common costume, which is just putting on the condom. And if anybody stumbles upon us, they must join us, and our orgy will swell like a giant naked peach of sex juices. Injuries will be rampant. If only someone could put on their 911 costume. But no. Hospitals, there's no saving them. People are naked there all the time. Just think about it. Sponge baths, the morgue, childbirth. The person in labor would be naked from the waist down, and how are you supposed to take something out while putting something in? You don't. People would stay pregnant forever, no one would ever catch their bus, and we would all die. Starving, but still having sex. But you can save us from this appalling apocalypse of naked. For the love of God and humankind, stop asking people's clothing to have sex with you, and start asking people. Explaining what rape culture means is important for our society if we were to ever fully eradicate it. In a rape poem to end all rape poems, Lindsay Michelle Williams explores exactly what it will take to reach that post-rape culture world. A world we all have a role in creating. This is a rape poem to end all rape poems by Lindsay Michelle Williams. We were in his room after the party. Lights off, a few drinks in, and everything was warm and smoothed over. And then this moment, quickly punctured by supposed sweet whispers that felt like barbed wire against my body. Trust me. Come on. Don't you love me? His hands pushed me back. Warning. It's that time again. It's time for another rape poem. The audience sighs and sits back in their seats. Oh boy, you say these bitches are about to go off about rape and panties. I said no! He didn't listen! And you complain about another rape poem? Didn't I just hear like 30 days? Yes, you probably did. But I'm surprised it's a country where someone is sexually assaulted every 2 minutes. What's surprising is shit people get for telling their stories. They're all lumped into one category, rape poem. As if trauma was a trope, a high illusion, a cliche. Otherwise, you wouldn't sit back and ask, why so many damn rape poems? We wouldn't need so many damn rape poems if America had listened the first time. Just hope that our prayers beat the odds of this country's apple pie and roofies. We would need so many damn rape poems if our bodies were hours and hours alone. And maybe we wouldn't need so many damn rape poems if everyone listened to this one. But it seems these lessons have yet to be learned. Don't tell me she was sober. Don't tell me she was asking for it. Do you complain about another rape poem? But these are all part of a culture. The rape poems will continue until I can wear whatever the hell I want without being called a slut. Until I'm not expected to carry pepper spray on my keychain. Until no really means no. Until rape means crime. Until woman means human. The rape poems will continue until there's no damn material